CCTV18.com presents Haptic Customer First. Customer experience has been in the front and center in the dawn of digitization and, by extension, even AI. In an attempt to make customer experiences richer and seamless, conversational AI technology has taken precedence in innovations that are shaping the future of disruptive technology. Haptic is one of world's largest conversational AI companies and has successfully handled over 4 billion interactions to date. In this special series, we look at stories of businesses that have navigated digitization waves successfully, all the while making customer service their top priority. Today, we speak to Nalin Jain of Godrej Housing Finance, who is the Chief Customer Officer and Head of Operations. Nalin, Godrej Housing Finance as a company has values that are deep rooted in customer satisfaction. In this era that is nearly digitized for all possible consumers, how has Godrej Housing Finance adopted technological upgrades for improved customer experiences?
So I think Shivani, we do a lot with customer experience, in that zone, and customer is at the center of everything we do. If you just look at our technology stack, we've always had digital first approach as an organization. All our digital assets today are on the experience optimization platforms. They help us dynamically provide personalized experiences to both customers and our prospects alike. The second stack around, or the second tech that we really go about, is the digital onboarding and adoption solutions. With various open API technology and various fintech integrations, we've been able to develop a journey which is easy, simple, and completely paperless, so to say, for the customers from that perspective. Third thing, the way we adopt technology around is that we have an in-house CRM again, for more service oriented. We've developed it in-house, and it gives us 360-degree view of any customer that is with us, and allows all our employees to really interact with the customers with all the information that is possibly available with us from the customer point of view. Again, from completely from service point of view, we have also gone into DIY customer service solutions, be it chatbots or WhatsApp conversational bots, and a full service customer portal from day one as we launched around it. Again, adopting all the new technologies that come in, which makes it easier and gives the control to the customer, to deal with this, to just interact with us. Last but not the least, which is the most important for us, is the customer feedback and voice of customer solution. So that is extremely important, because that solution with the technology available feeds back into any of these tech stack that we have, and just helps us improve overall.
Nalin, you just mentioned about the customer service tech stack. Can you tell us how your entire tech stack has evolved?
So lots of things. What happened is that we are a pandemic born company. We're just going to complete about a year of operations next month, and in fact, yeah, this month itself, in about a week, we'll be completing 1 year of operations. So we call ourselves a pandemic born company. But in that space also, the way I would want to put it is that we went digital first. We created the digital ecosystem that ran for customer journeys and giving customers whatever best we could. Pandemic pushed us a little harder, and just to answer your question specifically, the preferences of the customer during pandemic completely changed. One, as you know, home loans, we're a housing finance company, and home loans is a very, very high interaction, high documentation, more physical interaction kind of a product, where you go meet, spend time, understand the product, sign maybe a 100-page document if you're going with that organization. That needed to change, because the preference and the customer behavior was that we don't want to meet anybody physically. So that is what we developed over a period of time, and we happy to say that we have something called zero touch loans today in Godrej Housing Finance, where we can, starting from loan application to money in the real estate developer's account, is all paperless and digital, and the customer doesn't need to physically meet us. So that's where we have evolved our tech stack, and it goes various things go into it. Just adding one example is e-sign. So we have now moved entire loan application to 100-page booklet, which can be signed using one OTP from the customer sitting at his place, wherever it is, and just take the loan from us. So that's how we evolved our tech stack, during this.
Also, Nalin, with recent festive and year-ending season, it is also high cluttered time and also busy time for you guys. Can you share with us what kind of role does an evolved customer service or an evolved customer experience play to give your company an edge over the competition?
In Godrej Housing Finance, the customer service, or rather customer service, we think is a part of customer experience, has been an integral part of the strategy from day one. I'll come to the festive season aside. For us, customer experience is an opportunity to differentiate, from the market in already cluttered market space, especially the BFSI space. So, we believe in creating and curating experiences for each moment of truth that comes in the customer when he interacts with us. That's the strategy we have. Barring festival, just giving an example and drawing a example for the festival season, there's a lot of real estate demand today, and the customers will really go to a real estate developer, sit there and wants to buy the house. Now there are two things happen: either a customer comes with a loan sanction letter or whatever, that this is the kind of budget he works with. There are a set of customers who like the house but will have to go back and figure out from their bankers or lenders that how much will you give, this is the house we want to buy. This is the gap we figured it out and curated a kind of a solution where in 15 minutes, we call it trust and verify instant sanction. In 15 minutes we'll tell you and commit to a number that this is the amount of loan we will give it to you, taking some basic data from you there and then itself. As long as whatever you've told us is true and holds true, we are committed to give you that number. So things like that, is what we are getting again and again into in the forefront from customer service point of view.
Okay. Nalan, housing finance is critical to the functioning of India's economy, which largely depends on traditional investments such as in real estate. Policies aside, how have the processes of end to end customer usage been simplified?
I think lots is happening in that space, and housing finance is one of the last to adopt things because of it being a secured loan for that matter. Having a mortgage property paper which goes around it, but honestly, I think pandemic has accelerated quite a bit. The thinking of the housing finance sector has changed. I'm sure you've seen a lot of personal loans in 5 minutes, 2 minutes, which is coming, which is more unsecured. But how do we get the mortgage loans onto giving the customer that here and now and right now decisioning is the landscape that is changing for housing finance. How it is changes, obviously, there are three processes that go along with it. One is your application, then there is your risk assessment, and then there is your disbursement process. I think on the application stage, a lot of work has happened and can be drawn from the regular, KYC, digital tools that are available. Risk assessment, I think there's again lots of work which has happened on the risk assessment, where there is ecosystems available which you can tap into and make informed decisions around it. What was remaining for the housing finance was the whole disbursement stack, which was, again, like I said, a large document that needs to be signed by the customer. Property papers need to be collected. I think there's a lot of work that has happened during the last maybe 1 year into that space, and everybody's moved into giving that kind of a home loan experience around it. Second thing, what I think is changed. So that is on the digital side, really on the customer service and onboarding side. On the service side, if you really ask me how things have changed, is that everything is now digital. Like, it's just available for you, and you can look at a portal. The portal has everything for you to do it, as in, you just log into any of the portals, you'll get anything. People are reaching to proactive servicing than reactive servicing. So if you want an interest certificate in April of every month, every organization is ensuring that it reaches to you in April 1st of every month, and you don't reach out to us, for want of better experience, that it's already there with you. You obviously are, you're free to reach out if you want some clarification around it or ask for another copy, but it generally comes to you by then. That's how the whole housing finance landscape is changing, which is traditionally plagued by very, very old processes. I think that pandemic has really, really pushed us to, move forward quickly.
Nalin, also, can you tell us how you foresee the future of housing finance, considering more tech and AI driven disruption?
So I think they both go in hand in hand. There will be disruption, there will be change of skill that will be needed, both internally to us. What has happened is, what we call, remains to be seen, digital irreversibility is what we see. Customers have adopted to much more digital ecosystems than we had ever seen in the past. Their expectations have changed. Their expectations are driven by ecosystems that they live with. As organization, as housing finance, or any other industry for that matter, we have to imbibe ourselves to the customer ecosystem if we want to survive and thrive. Housing finance is also going to have to survive with that alignment to the ecosystem. One such example, again, I would put, is that today, why can't a customer make a payment through UPI for for his EMI? it is going to come. It is the preference of the customer. Google Pay has become like the, I think everybody uses things like Google Pay. It will become in housing finance need to accept payments and do dealings with such kind of an ecosystem as well, which is still, I think, there's a way to go, but people have started working in that direction.
Naren, what would you say is the key role of tech innovations in the core structure of Godrej Housing Finance customer client relationship?
I think we while we keep customers at the center of everything, it's for everything we find a tech solution, because that's more effective, it's more scalable, it is more efficient for both us as an organization, and obviously for the customer as well, because it is more objective, and it just removes the subjectivity from from that point of view. Tech innovation has been the center of our our way of working. Actually, that's the way I would put it.
And lastly, Nalin, when it comes to the matter of financing, it is also about the rapport you have with your customers. So that human interface also plays a critical role. How do you balance the two out?
So there is a bit the way we work around it is that there has to be an understanding, and I think the tech has evolved to an extent now, where we can understand that when with emotive cognitive tools that are available, we are able to figure out when is the customer getting a little irritated, for want of a better word, and wants to now talk to a human, and we quickly move to the technology where we have the human sitting at the background and reaches out to the customer and says, here is what I'll help. So there is, like you said, there is a point till where the customer is happy to take a very, very transactional service. The moment it becomes a complaint, or more moment it becomes a emotional interaction, we move it to a human resource. Till it is a very, very transactional, I might want my statement of account, I want my interest certificate, we use one of those technologies which are available to solve it. The moment, again, just repeating myself, but the moment we see some kind of an emotion coming in, we immediately move it to a human resource to handle it from that perspective.
Thank you so much, Nalin. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, really happy to be here.